Y'all see that purple thing in the sky?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super creepy things that have been caught on camera that are starting to freak the internet out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Y'all see that purple thing in the sky?
Pop star Lizzo has piqued the curiosity of her fans and the general public by sharing a bizarre video on her Instagram.
On my phone it looks crazy. In real life it looks faint. Do you see this?
Yeah. The short clip features a mysterious purple light in the sky which has left viewers scratching their heads and speculating on its origin.
Wait. It's gone away. Oh. No, and if you look on here, it's moving around.
In her post, Lizzo says she doesn't usually post content like this, but shared the video in a hope that a certified astronomer could shed some light on the strange sighting. She explained that the mysterious light appeared to break off into separate lights when she began filming, only to eventually vanish into the clouds.
It's like purple clouds.
The video has generated a significant amount of attention and conjecture from Lizzo's followers and the online community. Many have speculated that the unexplained purple light might be a UFO or some other unidentified phenomenon. So what do you think this is? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. In Eastbourne, East Sussex, a local cannabis shop has been experiencing some unexplained and chilling events. 36-year-old Thommy Meredith is the owner of 533 CBD, and he believes that a mischievous ghost has been tormenting his store for the past 4 years. The apparition, or ghoul, seems to check in once a year, causing items to inexplicably fall from shelves. On January 26, 2023, Thommy captured eerie CCTV footage that appears to show a can of drink flying off a shelf without any visible physical interaction. The incident was so frightening that Thommy rushed outside immediately after the can fell. Intriguingly, Tommy's dog seemed to sense something, looking up just 5 seconds before the mysterious event took place. Thommy has tried several experiments to rule out mundane explanations, such as vibrations from the road or nearby appliances. However, these attempts have only deepened the mystery, as no other cans in the store ever seem to be affected. The unsettling activity has led Thommy to seek the help of professional ghost hunters to unravel the mystery once and for all. He suspects the spirit may be trying to communicate, as the actions appear playful rather than malicious. It almost seems like a kid. It's a very mischievous thing to do, just knocking things off shelves. Nothing ever gets thrown off, just casually pushed, Thommy explains. The building, constructed in the 1900s, has a long history, having previously housed a convenience store and a video store before Thommy took over. As the paranormal occurrences only happen on one side of the shop, Tommy's determined to uncover the truth behind these bizarre incidents. With ghost hunters on their way to investigate, the residents of Eastbourne eagerly await any revelations that may explain the strange happenings at 533 CBD. TikToker Unofficial Chloe recently uploaded a series of news clips discussing the alarming rise of a deadly fungal infection, reminiscent of the apocalyptic storyline of The Last of Us. The first clip highlights the increase in cases reported in California.
is warning about a potentially deadly fungus that's apparently spreading throughout hospitals.
Cases have been reported in at least 30 states, including California. CBS 8's Jasmine Ramirez has details on known cases in San Diego and talked with an...
The second discusses a zombie fungus, a brain-eating fungus with the potential to turn people into zombies.
Did you know there could be another contender waiting in line, a dangerous contender known as the zombie fungus? A fungus that hacks the brain and could potentially turn one into a zombie.
The Candida auris fungus is causing severe illnesses in individuals with weakened immune systems, spreading rapidly through US healthcare facilities. A recent study by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports a worrying increase in infections and carriers of the fungus. The CDC's new warning follows an outbreak in Mississippi that has infected at least 12 people and resulted in 4 potentially associated deaths since November. Candida auris primarily poses a threat to high-risk individuals such as residents of long-term care facilities. Approximately 1/3 of those who fall ill from the fungus ultimately die. Data from state and local health departments analysed by the CDC revealed that the number of infections increased by 59% from 2019 to 2020, and by another 95% in 2021. Moreover, the incidence of non-infected carriers also increased significantly, with a 21% increase in 2020 and a 209% increase in 2021. Candida auris has now been detected in over half of US states, with a growing number of samples resistant to common treatments. Healthcare providers are urged to practice good infection control to combat the fungus, which can survive on surfaces and colonize patient rooms. As Candida auris spreads throughout hospitals and long-term care facilities, parallels to the end-of-days scenario in The Last of Us may seem chilling. While a fungal apocalypse may be unlikely, the rapid spread of Candida auris serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and infection control in healthcare settings. A mother of 2 believes she may have solved a 500-year-old murder mystery by capturing the ghostly face of 12-year-old Edward V in a photograph taken at the Tower of London. 40-year-old Mary Ryan was snapping pictures of the historic weapons on display during a family day trip when she unknowingly captured this eerie image. It was not until she returned to her home in Liverpool that she noticed the face in the reflection. Ryan thinks the ghostly face could be Edward V, who, along with his 9-year-old brother Richard, was sent to the Tower by their uncle, King Richard III, in 1483. The boys were never seen again, leading to the widespread assumption that they were murdered. Sir Thomas More, the 16th century statesman and historian, claimed that the princes were smothered by their uncle and buried within the tower. But this theory has never been proven, leaving their disappearance one of history's greatest murder mysteries. The haunting photograph has left Ryan's family freaked out since their visit to the tower in early 2015. The mother insists that there were no young boys in their group and the family was at the end of the line during their tour. According to Ryan, the boys' clothing, hair, and appearance look very old and reminiscent of the 2 young princes. The picture was taken in the White Tower, the central tower known as the Old Keep, and is considered the most haunted part of the landmark. While the family's not experienced any further paranormal activity since the trip, Ryan says she would love to return to the Tower of London, this time with a keener eye on her photos. An eerie piece of CCTV footage from August 2018 has been uploaded to YouTube by Vision Paranormal, leaving viewers puzzled and speculating about the existence of vampires. The video showcases an unusual scene captured by a factory security camera in an English neighbourhood. As 2 men walk down an alleyway, a closer look reveals their remarkably striking features. Both individuals appear to have long, pointy ears, dark eyes, and elongated noses, leading to comparisons with the classic depiction of vampires. However, some viewers argue that the men could simply be wearing highly detailed masks, dismissing any paranormal explanations. So, is this a genuine vampire sighting, or merely an elaborate hoax? Love to hear your theories on this one in the comments down below. Before we take a look at an eerie Ouija board session, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos?
A chilling piece of home footage uploaded by Facebook user Desdil Masala Zerchu has captivated paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike. The video features a young man attempting to communicate with the spirit world using a Ouija board, an object steeped in occult history and believed by some to be a conduit for summoning the dead or contacting otherworldly entities.
Digo que sí.
Ouija boards have been the subject of much debate and controversy, with numerous accounts of hauntings and supernatural events tied to their use. One famous example is the Enfield poltergeist haunting, where a family in London claimed to have experienced a series of disturbing paranormal activities, including messages received through a Ouija board. In the eerie Facebook footage, the young man's Ouija board session appears to grow increasingly strange. At first, a candle in the room begins to flicker unnaturally. Then you can start to hear some strange banging sounds. Eventually, the camera catches this. An object on the nightstand topples over, seemingly without any physical intervention. This unsettling series of events raises the question, did the young boy genuinely make contact with the dead, or is this simply an elaborate hoax designed to deceive and entertain? As the debate continues, the footage remains a fascinating glimpse into the world of the occult and the mysterious power of Ouija boards. Well, that's the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you can't get enough of our content, then check out these two links right there. Leave us a comment down below and hit that thumbs up button. It really helps us out. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.